Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you've joined me today because we're about to embark on a journey into the wonderful world of asparagus. Now, asparagus might seem like a tricky customer, but I can assure you, with a little bit of patience and the right knowledge, you'll be enjoying fresh spears from your own garden in no time. Asparagus is one of those perennial vegetables that, once established, will keep on giving for years to come. And believe me, the taste of homegrown asparagus, freshly harvested from your own patch, is something truly special. So if you're ready to transform your garden into an asparagus haven, stick around, because I'm about to share my tried and tested tips and tricks for growing the most delicious asparagus you've ever tasted. Before we even think about digging in the dirt, let's talk asparagus varieties. There are a few things to consider here, and your local climate plays a vital role. Some varieties, like Purple Passion, thrive in cooler climates, while others, such as Jersey Giant, prefer a bit more warmth. Think about your soil type too. Asparagus prefers well-drained soil, but if you've got heavy clay, don't despair. Simply amending the soil with plenty of organic matter will do the trick. Now, there's one more thing to consider, and it's something I'm particularly fond of: companion planting. Asparagus is a friendly fellow, and it enjoys the company of certain plants. Marigolds, for instance, are a fantastic choice as they deter those pesky asparagus beetles. So, choose your asparagus variety wisely, considering your climate, soil, and even potential plant companions. A little planning at this stage will go a long way in ensuring a bountiful harvest for years to come. Now, asparagus is a bit like us gardeners. It appreciates a well-prepared bed. And by well-prepared, I mean a bed that's rich in nutrients and well-drained. Start by digging deep, at least a foot down, and removing any weeds or stones. Asparagus likes a slightly acidic soil, around 6 to 6.5 pH, so it's a good idea to test your soil and amend accordingly. Now here's the part I really enjoy: incorporating plenty of well-rotted manure or compost. This will not only add essential nutrients but also improve drainage and soil structure, creating a welcoming environment for those asparagus roots to spread out and thrive. Finally, before planting, rake the bed smooth and water it well. Remember, we're aiming for a bed that's as welcoming as a freshly made one, because a happy asparagus plant is a productive one. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for: planting. Asparagus is typically planted from crowns, which are essentially one-year-old roots. The best time to plant is in the spring, once the last frost has passed. Start by digging a trench about 8 inches deep and 12 inches wide. Create a small mound of soil in the center of the trench, about 4 inches high. This is where your asparagus crown will sit. Carefully place the crown on top of the mound, spreading out the roots gently on either side. It's important to space your crowns about 18 inches apart to give them plenty of room to grow. Once your crowns are in place, gently backfill the trench with soil, ensuring the crown is covered with about 2 inches of soil. Water the trench well, and there you have it. Your asparagus bed is officially underway. Asparagus needs a bit of TLC in its early years, but trust me, the rewards are well worth the effort. Regular watering is crucial, especially during dry spells. Aim to keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. Feeding your asparagus is equally important. In the spring, apply a balanced fertilizer to give your plants a good start. I like to use a feed that's high in potassium, as this promotes strong root development. Now, here comes the hard part: patience. You won't be harvesting any asparagus for the first 2 years after planting. This allows the plants to establish strong root systems. However, during this time, keep the bed weed-free and continue with your watering and feeding regime. Those first delicious spears will be worth the wait. Finally, the moment you've been waiting for. In the 3rd year after planting, you can begin harvesting your asparagus. Look for spears that are about 6 to 8 inches tall and have tightly closed tips. To harvest, simply use a sharp knife or asparagus cutter to cut the spears at or just below the soil level. Avoid cutting too low, as this can damage the crown. Once the harvesting season is over, allow the asparagus ferns to grow. These ferns produce energy for next year's crop. In the fall, cut the ferns back to ground level and apply a layer of compost or well-rotted manure around the plants. With proper care and attention, your asparagus bed will reward you with delicious spears for many years to come. Well, there you have it, my secrets to growing the most delicious asparagus you've ever tasted. Remember, a little patience and care go a long way in the garden. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more gardening tips and tricks. And be sure to share your asparagus growing journey with me in the comments below. Until next time, happy gardening.